Another one that happened a few weeks ago in Alexis Mac Allister to Liverpool from Brighton, but I don't think we've discussed it together.
Yeah.
So I thought this was a good, just to have your opinion. We know that midfield was the area really where Liverpool had to do a lot of rebuilding, and I don't think they're over. I think they will go and get another one, maybe two midfielders.
Really, that many?
Yeah, whether that's Thuram, Kone, Caicedo, Lavia, whoever they go for. But I think there will be one for sure, maybe even two more. Where do you stand on Mac Allister to Liverpool? It looks such a great signing for the money that they paid, the 35 million plus 20 in bonuses, so it could go up to 55, which is not the same as 35.
Why is it so much less than the potential for Caicedo?
That's the release clause that he put in his contract, which I thought was a very clever release clause to put in. When Caicedo signed a new deal in January after that failed transfer to Arsenal, that changed the dynamic because now he's on the contract until 2028 with Brighton, and he's got his hands tied far more than Mac Allister had. But for someone who's 24 in Mac Allister, you think he can bring something to Liverpool like that?
Absolutely. The sort of definitely the second half of the season.
Yeah.
And even just the start of the season, the fact that he was such a key man for what Brighton were, I think that's so much credit to him. And Brighton, they were probably the biggest surprise in all of last season, not because of the fact that where they finished, it's the nature in which they did it, the fact that you could put them up against absolutely anybody except for Everton at home, and you'd be thinking like they're probably going to win. So I think it's a really good signing. I think Liverpool needed some element of excitement because it feels like they're going through a bit of a transition as such. And I'm interested to see who he's playing instead of, because they've still got the likes of Jones, as you know yourself, who can step up in second half of the season and get some points for you, fantasy football.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be interested to see what that midfield looks like. But I like the fact that Liverpool, Cities and so on, they're looking at younger players because they're building for the future.
Yeah.
And even though these guys, you see a good player and sometimes you forget their age. But then when you see their age, I think that's what makes them greater, because for as good as they are now, they can still get better, and they can get better and play a long time at your football club. Yeah. So it's a great signing, in my opinion. Argentine international, another penalty taker as well. And someone that's going to be like linking the play really well, getting on the ball, controlling games.
Yeah, he's a bowler as well. Yeah,
he's nice, man.
That's good.
Yeah, he's nice. Good. That's annoyingly a great signing for Liverpool.
It is as well.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.